who was it? Matador versus Moosen for our first match on stream, winners round 1. Probably with Moosen kind of making a return after a bit of a hiatus. He's been working on his Mewtwo, you know, just kind of non-stop. And I don't know, this is kind of his secret weapon according to him. And Matador is one of our resident Little Macs. He's been kind of on the come up lately, taking some names recently, doing well at some Smash Fields in the past few weeks. But let's see what stage we're going to start on. Because in this matchup, I think I would probably want to, yeah, Town would probably be my choice. Just because, you know, Mewtwo has less room to juggle Mac, play around the platforms, you know, especially like teleport cancel and stuff like that. And it's just kind of a good stage for both characters, especially because of the FD factor for Little Mac. You know, when the platforms just pull away. Ooh, wow, that meaty down tilt, down angle forward smash, gonna just kind of solidify Matador's lead against Moosen. But what I want to see a lot from Moosen is stuff like that. I mean, like, that was a super hard read in that forward smash. He just phased in and out and did that really quick fair. Because that fair is, honestly, I think Mewtwo's best move. Just because it's so fast, it's so strong, and it combos into itself, honestly. But Moosen throwing Matador back off stage, you know, like he should be. Ooh, that was a smart counter. He knew exactly what he was looking for. See, it's like, well, that's going to be it, dude. Mewtwo's super light. But, see, I don't generally agree with the consensus that, you know, throwing Mac off stage... Oh, wait. What? That was crazy. I thought that was true. But I generally don't agree with, you know... Wow, he's just reading him super hard. Moosen needs to kind of mix up his timing a little bit and just expect the counter. Because Matador actually goes for that a lot. He needs to mix it up a little bit more. But, what was it? But, you know, despite the general consensus, I don't think that you should throw Little Mac off stage at earlier percents because it's so easy to juggle him. And Mewtwo is an amazing juggler with his up, you know, up air and then mixing up with like short hops and up tilts and stuff like that. But Matador with a convincing two-step played that matchup very well, very patiently, as you should against Mewtwo. But let's see how Moosen can adjust in Game 2. I hope to see more juggling, though, because that's what I think would be the deciding factor. Because, you know, what does Mac even have to get down? He might get, like, a cheesy counter here or there. He might get a down air, but it's like down air is not going to do much. The only thing I could really see is, like, if he, you know, like, fast fall air dodges or something like that, fast fall into Nair, because Nair just usually stops the move that's going on. But that's not really useful for when you're getting juggled, especially by someone with such great range like Mewtwo. But Game 2, going to Battlefield, this was definitely what I thought. You know, this is kind of like one of Mewtwo's favorite stages. This actually might be his best stage. I don't take my word for that. But see, he exactly, just stuff like that. It just gets easier and easier to link into stuff. Let's see. What was it? Moosen kind of pulling the classic. You know, Little Mac can't reach you on the top platform unless he just kind of starts mind gaming you with up B and stuff like that. He can kind of, like, the thing is though is that Little Mac can actually shark with up air if you fast fall it, you know, just right after you hit it, and that can kind of provide pressure for characters that need to charge stuff like Limit, you know, Shadow Ball. Oh, that Shadow Ball's gone now, but that can kind of put pressure on characters that charge, you know, Shadow Ball just like that. Because now it's like, oh, you know, he has a really quick burst option that comes out, you know, frame 1 almost. Because the first hitbox on up B, I think, comes out at frame 3. But see, he can just fast fall through really quick and just almost not get punished unless they are 100% expecting the fast fall and just read it. So, like, it's a very good anti-camping tool. And, you know, it can really be good to condition people. And, oh my gosh, he hits them with that counter every single time. But it can be a really good mix-up tool, you know, just to pressure and condition people who have charging moves like Limit and stuff like that. But that's going to be it, dude. Catching Moosen, you know, unsafely drifting underneath Mac, which is, like, not something you would usually expect. But Matador stealing that first stock, and it's looking like Game 1. He's going to be looking for another down tilt at close range, especially, because that will link into KO Punch. But that X Factor is out of the picture at this point. Oh, he could have grabbed that roll. He was ready for it. He has barely missed it. Just didn't react in time. man, this pressure from Matador, he's always underneath Moosen at this point. Like, he's making it super hard for Mewtwo to land. Even though Mewtwo actually does not have bad landing options, especially against characters like Little Mac. Because, you know, he can just land with Nair and stuff like that, and that almost nullifies Little Mac to a certain extent, unless they, like, super armor through it on purpose. Because, like, if you space it correctly and just drift away, you can honestly just keep putting Little Mac in disadvantage. But Moosen is scared right now. Matador is being a very scary player. See, it's like that fear factor, too, with the counter. He's just, like, what was it? Moosen is just kind of letting Little Mac get back for free, even though he should just, you know, run off stage, bear against the, you know, ledge, hoping to try and get, like, a stage spike or something like that. Oh, that shield. It's looking like a Skittle. Let's see. Knocking that KO punch out. See, this is scary because Moosen might actually have to get rid of 2 KO punches. And that's like, or 3 KO punches in one game. Now that's stress if I've ever heard it. Ooh, Matador patient. I like that option a lot. He just confidently, you know, just walked away, reset the neutral. He's like, okay, man, I know I'm not going to get anything on you now because, you know, you're expecting something, so I'm just going to take the next best thing, which is stage control. And honestly, if he gets another down tilt right now, Moosen is dead. With that up throw, going to seal that stop. Very smart from Moosen. Let's see. We got that rage factor in the picture now. Let's see how that can work out for Moosen. If Moosen can use it correctly and just kind of pull out a quick victory in game 2. Gets that grab, back off stage. See, I want to see him, you know, right after he baits out that air dodge right there by Little Mac, I want to see him go in for, because he could be going for, like, you know, double jump up air or something like that and just keep him up in the air in a really bad disadvantage spot. And that forward tilt is going to take it. Taking it 2-0 over Moosen. Good first set on stream, actually. That was a bit action-packed. Lots of reads. Plus, I actually, like,